once you recognize that your rights are being violated, the first thing, you make a report. You reach out to someone, you make the report. Once you make the report, that is your right to report it. After you report it, those instances of abuse, be it economical, psychological, or anyone that is captured under our laws, the next thing, you have the right to protection of safety. So you go to the police duty now is to now ensure that you have the requisite protection. Apart from the police, you also have the Human Services Department, which ensures that certain other rights are protected for. The police do not provide shelters, but Human Services, they are the agencies that the police collaborate with to ensure that safe homes are provided for you. Another right that is guaranteed for the victims is emergency protection orders. The court can grant, before even hearing the matter to the logical conclusion, interim orders, we talk as what may be looked at, temporary orders to ensure that the victim's safety is of paramount importance. The next right, the police have the right to investigate these instances of abuse and have the perpetrator removed from the premises, arrested, and most of all, investigated and taken before the court within the shortest possible time. If it's, let us say, if it's over the weekend, then the police have the right to hold the person once the person exhibit violent traits to ensure the safety of the victim, remove the perpetrator from the premises. That is not just any piece of paper, that is a paper with authority. Now, once you're armed with this protection order, the rights are invested in you that if the perpetrator should violate those orders, you immediately call the police, either via the 911 or the Human Services hotline number, which is 914. The police is going to investigate, or they are tasked with investigating that breach. The copy of that order is going to be inserted into your file, or a file that is going to be freshly created, and the perpetrator can be charged and will be charged for breaching that protection order. So it is not just any piece of paper, as persons may say, but it is a paper that is signed either by a judge or a magistrate with full authority to give the police the right to even enter upon the premises where the perpetrator might enforce his or herself upon while this order is enforced, and take evasive action to have the matter dealt with. And among the time that I would have spent around the court, several persons would have been arrested and charged for it. So once the order is issued, it is for the victim to, at the same time, even keep an extra eye out. And if there's a need for you to install security around your premises, you don't have to get no big, elaborate, expensive security. You have the little Wi-Fi ones. If you have access to Wi-Fi, even at you could be away from home, you connect it to your phone and you could be able to monitor your areas. I will encourage every person who would have been experiencing domestic violence one way or the other, and is of the view that going to the police would make it more dangerous. Going to the police you may never know, may end up saving your life just within a nick of time. So it is always better to report it